to my craft room. We are going to film a video today in the craft room because it's going to be craft related, so what better place? You'll have to excuse the air conditioner noise in the background. It's officially summer and it is too hot in the house, except for this room where I have air conditioning. So we'll just have to make do. Hopefully it's not too loud and distracting. Hopefully you can still hear me okay. I wanted to share with you what I take in my bag when I go and do my Crocheting in Random Places series. It's a series I do once a month where I go and sit and crochet a 12 by 12 square themed, inspired by the location that I'm at. And I've been doing it every single month, and we're at the halfway point right now in the year. So I thought, what better time than to share what I take in my bag when I go out and do this. And here is the bag. TikTok made me buy it. I follow a crafter, crocheter by the name of Katie Dids 86. I think that's how you say it. She had showed this bag. I think her bag is the pink one. But anyway, blah. She showed this a while back, and I was totally inspired when I saw all the pockets and places to put everything. It is just the perfect bag for somebody that crochets or knits on the go. I was totally inspired, so I hopped on Amazon so fast. Never been influenced so fast to buy something before, and I purchased one for myself, and it's been the best thing ever. She's the same girl that inspired me to buy the yarn stand at Michael's. I guess I'm easily influenced when it comes to crafting things. Anyway, enough of that. Let's show you what I take in my bag when I go out and crochet in random places. So first thing you're going to see is hand sanitizer. There is pockets all over the place. There's a pocket here on the side. Normally I would put my tripod in one of these pockets, but I'm currently using it. The other pocket on the other side, I usually put my water bottle in there, this one or whatever water bottle I have on hand, but we're going to just keep that there for now because we don't need it. It also has, oh, it's a backpack, by the way, which makes it wonderful for on the go. It has a pocket back here that's a clear pocket with a zipper. So this is where I will normally pull things out of my purse, because my purse is also a backpack. So taking my purse and the craft backpack at the same time is just bulky as heck. I mean, carrying two backpacks is ridiculous. So I will pull what I need out of my purse and I will just put it in here. I don't like taking a lot of stuff with me when I'm out and about doing my crafts. So I will usually pull like my ID and maybe my debit card and my bus pass card, and I'll put it in here. If I have a little bit of cash, maybe I'll put that in here as well. And then that just slides right here. I always take a chapstick. I have my little self-defense keychain thingy. I will put my cell phone in there, and anything else that I need I will put in there, zip it, and then when it's on my back, that stuff's hidden and protected. I have another hook here just in case I need a hook. I attach this to the strap of myself. I have this just in case I need to hook something. Like when I take my tripod, I will attach this to the tripod to kind of help keep it in place a little better, because the pockets aren't meant for a tripod, it's meant for yarn, so I kind of need the extra anchor to keep it in place. So this bag has little holes on the side so that you can keep your yarn inside and thread it through as one option, or you could put your yarn out in the outer pocket. Let's get to this front zip pocket, shall we, before we get inside the inner bits of the bag. So I have a few things in here. There is so many pockets, as you will see. There's like this little elastic to hold things in places, and there's 3 pockets in this little flat part. All sorts of pockets here in the front, I have, oh, this got all shook around. I have stitch markers and a thimble. I got some little travel scissors. I have a tape measure in here. Oh, these stitch markers are in there we go, that's better. I have some thread needles, or not thread, yarn needles. I have a pen, my favorite crochet hook, a hair tie, because if you have long hair, it's not a bad idea, right? Okay, so that is what's in that pocket. And sometimes I'll add more depending on what I'm working with. It's just an easy, quick grab and go pocket for when I'm doing my projects. Alright, so let's open up the inside bit here. This is what it currently looks like. It's a kind of a mess, but it's an organized mess because there's so many pockets. I'm going to get this out of my way so I don't spill my water. And I think I'll put it up here and try to show you what's in here. So I have, this is stuff from the last time I went out and crocheted a random square. Matter of fact, the random square is still here. So there's that. I need to take this actually while I have it in my hand and put it to the side and add it to the others. So in here there's some pockets here that are clear, and I've got little things that I've crocheted already in advance for future squares. Just experimenting. I've got a thing of tissue in there. Then there's two pockets on each side that are big enough for a full skein of yarn. So I've got that in there, and then this pocket at the moment has a bag that I crocheted that I put random things in. Like normally I'll put maybe my phone in it to protect it from getting scratched or whatever. There's a pocket on this side here. Hopefully you guys can see this. Where it's big enough for a full skein of yarn, and then it's got the holes for you to thread the yarn through so you can crochet while you're wearing the backpack and not have the yarn out of the bag. It's inside protected. This side has a pocket down here and a pocket down here. This pocket has a snack bar. This pocket has a solar USB battery charger that is also a compass and a flashlight. This pocket at the moment has a pair of sunglasses, and then this pocket here has my giant crochet hook. I got this at Walmart, and I had Pete help me pry the end off because it's hollow, and he drilled a hole in it for me, and then I put a little bit of cord and then we glued it in place so it wouldn't come out, and I use it for storage. So at the moment there's a couple crochet hooks, a couple stitch markers, and a yarn needle. So I thought that was fun, little crochet hook but also storage, and I keep that in here. And then there's some more elastic to hold various things. So these pockets are deep enough for knitting needles, and then you have the little elastic bits to hold them in place. I don't know how to knit. There is a big difference between crochet and knitting, and I don't know how to knit. I would love to learn though. I think that would be fun. Maybe later down the road, but right now, whew, I got too much going on. This pocket on the other side, I have a skein of yarn, and then in the center pocket here, there's so much room in here, it's crazy. So I currently have my book in here, my journal, where I keep notes, and I've wrote. I have patterns in here that I wanted to save so that I can reference later, and then some rough ideas that I've sketched for some of my crocheting in random places squares. That's my little craft journal. I also have this guy that I got off of Amazon. I got the case off Amazon, The patch I got off of Etsy, that's an iron-on that I attached there. This is wonderful. It's a crochet hook holder. I've got all kinds of different size hooks in here. I've got some scissors. I have a flashlight. I have a stitch counter, another thimble, some more needles. I have a pair of nail clippers in there. These adorable little tiny crochet hook keychain. There's a pen in there. You know, you never know when you're going to need random things like that. And then there's another pocket in the back here that opens up to all sorts of pockets here. Right now I have just a little Ziploc bag that I keep my scrap yarn, like the tails that I trim off after I'm done weaving in my ends. I put them in here and save them because I've been putting them in those clear do-it-yourself Christmas ornament balls. Thought that'd be fun to have as a crafter. And then I have a pattern I drew out here. I have a wrist brace in this little zipper pouch because sometimes my wrist will hurt if I crochet for a long period of time, or I have to work with a yarn and that's difficult for me and I have to use a tighter tension and my wrist starts to hurt. So I have a wrist brace. I've been crocheting for a long time, so sometimes my wrist will hurt after a while. And then a whole bunch of stitch markers, and then I even have stitch markers as my zipper pulls. Thought that was fun. So there's that. That's in there. I don't always take this with me. Sometimes I will just pull out the hooks and things that I need out of it and put it in the front pocket of the backpack. That way I have less weight in here and stuff to worry about. And then let's see what else is in here. Oh, I have my GoPro harness. Sometimes I will wear the harness and do like a view. I'll turn the camera so it's facing my hands while I'm crocheting. So this is good for that. And then the last thing in here is the GoPro itself. And it's in this fancy little bag. I guess I'll show you that as well. So it unzips, looks like that. So this is the GoPro. I have it on a magnetic mount that I found on Amazon, and then I found this grip that is also a rechargeable power bank. I found that on Amazon as well, and I have the other end of the magnetic mount on here, so it's just a quick release. And I have another one of these magnetic mounts on my ring light that I use when I film downstairs. So it makes it just easier to interchange the different tripods that I use when I film with my GoPro. And the grip is also a mini tripod. So this is very, very handy when you're out on the go, doing all kinds of random hikes or whatever it is you do. And then I also have this little silicone cover that has a wrist strap that I will use when it's raining. I mean, the GoPro itself is waterproof, but my grip is not. So when it's raining, I will put the silicone wrap on it and have a wrist strap instead, so that I have options, backups, and this also came from Amazon. And then this is a lens cloth that I got at Disneyland many years ago. This zipper pocket has a charging cable, another one of those magnetic mounts, but it has a different different mount for the tripod, so I can use different accessories. And then I have 2 spare batteries. Highly recommend, if you're filming with the GoPro, extra batteries. These are only like 20 bucks on Amazon or Best Buy. I'm actually considering buying maybe 1 or 2 more because I like having the option of continuous recording, and I hate when the battery dies and you have to wait for it to recharge. So having spare batteries is a good idea. Plus the battery bank, power bank, is a good idea as well, because you can, with the GoPro, you can open up the door and plug in a USB-C, I think it is, cable, and then plug it into your power bank and still use it to record, so that you're not using up the battery. It actually will recharge the battery at the same time. So just a tip there if you're a GoPro user. Anyway, enough of that, because this is not supposed to be a GoPro video. This is supposed to be a craft video. Let's get this put away real quick, get it out of the way. I'll be right back.
A few moments later.
Okay, that is it for the craft backpack, or yarn knitting crochet backpack on Amazon. I will leave the description, or in the description, oh my god, words. I will leave in the description a link. Yeah, if you are interested in the backpack for on-the-go crochet or knitting. What else? While we're here, I'm going to do another haul of stuff, because I have multiple craft things here. So I'll start with this stuff that's right here on top, I guess. I went to the Dollar Tree recently and I picked up a couple of these pegboard pieces. Thought that was fun. And then I got the adhesive backs so I can hang them, and some pegboard hooks. So I got 2 of everything. I'm not 100% sure where I'm going to put it, what I'm going to do with it. I just thought they were pretty neat, and they were only $1 or so. I don't remember how much is Dollar Tree now. It's more than $1. Madness, I tell you. Anyway, less than $10 for some pegboards. I was thinking maybe putting it on the wall somewhere, but I have to move some things around because I have a lot of stuff there. Like currently I have my catnip bats that are in my Etsy shop are here. I got my thread there for sewing. I guess I can move maybe the Harry Potter pictures. I can move to the other room, and I could put these like that there. My thought process for these is to use them for crafts. To maybe when I do granny squares, I can use it as like a blocker, like to hang the square on until I have enough squares. I don't know. I'll probably end up using it to hang more stuff for my Etsy shop or for vending, or who knows. Anyway, enough of that. This is stuff I got on Amazon, so I got another pair of those craft scissors. I liked having a spare. These are TSA compliant, so I can take them on an airplane. Amazon. They were less than $5. They fold up all tiny. And then I got another set of my favorite crochet hooks. This set has the premium aluminum crochet hook set, and there's 9 different size hooks. There's another tape measure in here. There's some stitch markers, and there's some yarn needles in here as well. I didn't really need all of this, but I thought it was a good idea to have it as a backup, you know, in case you lose a hook or whatever. You know, when you take it on the go traveling, things happen. So it's nice to have a spare to keep at home. And they weren't that much. It was less than $10 for this whole set on Amazon. Let's see. This bag of yarn, it's 6 skeins of the Red Heart Super Saver in black. There's a story behind this. Oh my gosh. So, you ready for story time? This is stuff I ordered on Michaels. I ordered it on Michaels' website, and it arrived pretty quick. I put in an order, I don't remember exact dates, but it was like 3 or 4 days later, a box arrived at my door. Awesome. I was so excited. Opened up the box. It was not yarn. It was a whole bunch of these 3x3 picture frames. Like, okay, I can't crochet with that. What the heck? So instantly I contact Michael's customer service and tried to get my things sorted. Okay, the person that I was talking to I thought was very, very helpful, and they said that they would be sending me a return receipt to return the item that was misshipped, and then they would send me the correct stuff, my yarn. I was like, okay, great. I waited a week and I didn't hear back. I didn't hear anything. I never got a receipt. I didn't get any interaction like the guy said. He said I was supposed to get an email. Nothing. So I got back in touch with customer service and had to explain the whole thing all over again to the second person. They apologized. They were very nice and helpful, or so I thought. They said pretty much the same thing, that they would be emailing me a return receipt, yada yada yada, and I should receive it within the next 24 hours. Okay, cool. 24 hours later, I actually did get an email from them, and there was a thing that says click here to get your return label, and then take it to a UPS store or call UPS to pick it up, schedule pickup, yada yada, blah blah blah. Okay, cool. I click on the link. It gives me a server error. I'm not able to open up this receipt. So I'm furious because now it's been almost 2 weeks dealing back and forth with Michael's customer service when I should have had my yarn 3 or 4 days after I had ordered it, and I should be like right now in the middle of the project I wanted to start. I didn't want to deal with Michael's customer service again for a third time, so I waited till the weekend, because the weekend I ended up going to a car show that was in the area close to a Michael's. Michael's store where I live is so inconvenient to go to. It's a little bit out of the way, so I don't go to the store in person very often. But luckily I was going to a car show that was in an area of a Michael's that was just down the road a little tiny bit. So I took the misshipped package with me, went to the store, explained to them the whole ordeal, and the gal that helped me, so adorable, so sweet, so nice. It took less than 5 minutes to correct the order, and I walked out of the store with my 6 skeins of black yarn, and I was a very happy customer. Hot damn. What an ordeal, but now I have the yarn. Well, the thing, I have another package here. This is from Joann's. While I was dealing with Michael's customer service, waiting for the return label and all that to process and madness, I put in an order through Joann's website, because Joann's is also their store out of the way for me. They used to have one really close by and easy to get to, but they closed it up and relocated, and now it's out of the way as well, which is such a big bummer. So both of my craft stores are a big pain in the butt to get to. So I put an online order in and used some coupons and got a really, really great deal for some yarn. I didn't order as much, but I ordered enough to just get started on the project I want to start on here soon. And thought that, you know, hopefully this would arrive in time to kind of fill the void while I was waiting on Michael's. This was before I even realized I was going to go in store to deal with Michael's. So here we go. Here's my Joann's. I ordered 4, well, there goes that onto the floor. I ordered 4 black skeins of the Red Heart Super Saver. And I ordered 1 of this really neat kind of fall themed yarn that I thought would be good for one of the fall random crocheting in random places squares. I just loved the greens in this and the different browns and oranges. So picked that up as a bonus with the black that I needed. And that arrived pretty quick. So now I have so much black yarn. It's crazy. But you know what? That's totally fine, because I use a lot of black yarn, and Halloween's coming. It'll be here before you know it, and I'll be using a lot more black to make things for the fall season. So there's that. I have another order in that should be here next week. I ordered yarn from Lion Brand Yarns, and that's yarn I will need eventually, but not yet. I need to start the process with the black first. I'm going to be making another cardigan sweater. If you follow me on TikTok, I did a cardigan sweater with granny squares that was kind of a Frankenstein inspired. It was black with a bright lime green border all stitched together. I'm doing another one similar to that, and I'm waiting on the yarn from Lion Brand that will be the trim. So I'm going to start crocheting some black granny squares here really soon. I have so many projects that I need to work on. It's just overwhelming, and time is going by so fast. Here soon I will be working on a 3D printed prop that I'll be painting. I also have to start working on my Halloween stuff because I have a vending event the first part of September. So I will be doing the occasional craft video throughout the summer. I hope you enjoyed today's video with the haul of all of the different craft things. I had a great time sharing with you guys, and I will see you in the next video. Have a great day. Bye, guys. Quick update. I put those little pegboards that I got at the Dollar Tree up on the wall. I changed my mind on where I wanted to put them. My original thought was to put them where I have my Harry Potter photos here, but I ended up moving my Harry Potter inspired scarves up higher because they used to hang lower here. These are in my Etsy shop, and then I also take them for vending events. All of the house colors. But I moved them up, and that freed up this space here. So that's where I ended up sticking them. I need to go back to the Dollar Tree and get one more package of the hooks because I didn't have enough to do the even amount that I wanted. And my plan is when I make granny squares to use this as kind of a block for holding them. I have one here that I made as a coaster that I'm going to hang to show you kind of what I have in mind here. So, that. And I should be able to stack, as long as it's not thick yarn like this one, like when I use just the regular acrylic yarn, the Red Heart stuff. It's a lot thinner than this. I'll be able to stack, I don't know, maybe 3 or 4 on each set, and I'll have 4 sets. I just thought that'd be really neat. Okay, that's it. Bye.